since we're on marriage number 2, both of us, you and I.
Cha-ching.
Yeah. I've been thinking I want to do things better this time around, right? Not make the same mistakes. Of
course you do, yes.
Had an appointment with my therapist. I see a therapist about once a month, and she gives me guidance.
And Carly needs it, trust me.
Oh, I know. My therapist, I'm like, don't ever leave me because I need you badly. Yeah. She was like, congratulations on the wedding.
Yeah.
And we're talking about how to make this relationship successful. And she's always throwing at me like, well, I've got this great podcast about relationships that you should have Rick listen to. Or here's a book that I suggest. And I'm like, I just laid it down to her. I said, look, no more podcasts, no more books because Rick doesn't read and he doesn't listen to podcasts.
No, I listen to the radio. I like the radio.
Yeah.
I don't want to do the pod. I'll listen to one every once in a while, but.
Will you? Anyway.
Maybe.
You don't want to do a lot of actual work on this. And so she said, okay, I've got a suggestion for you. This is a relationship saver that my husband and I do together, and maybe you guys could try. Every night you have to say one thing that you're proud of yourself for. So, I would say something I'm proud of myself for that I did that day. You would say something that you're proud of yourself. So that's where
this came from, because we've been doing this the past couple nights.
Yes. Yeah. And then you feel good about yourself. And it's also supposed to kind of inspire you saying something positive about your spouse, and they'll say something positive about you. That's not necessary or mandatory. But I found
we did it last night, and it felt like that part was mandatory for me.
I couldn't
even hardly think of something for myself, and then I had to think of something for you too.
Well,
it just seemed like a lot of work when I was trying to go to sleep.
I said something positive about you, something that I was proud of. I can't even remember what it was.
I don't remember what it was either.
And then I sat there, and I was like,
is he going to respond?
You going to say something that
I
you're
think
proud
I said
of me
thank
for?
you, or that's very nice.
You did, and then you just sat there in silence, and I'm like,
I didn't realize that was part of the process. It wasn't that I'm not proud of you. I had all these things that I was. I get it.
So,
listen,
I
failed.
I'm giving you fair warning. It's early in the day.
Yes.
Start thinking about something that you're
proud of.
A lot
of work every night before we go to bed.
You love it.
Oh, I do?
It's going to make our marriage great.
God.